there's something like so chicken and egg about like having like a sense of purpose. So like it's almost like without a sense of purpose, there's almost this sense of aimlessness that seems to just kind of take over and just kind of grab, you know? And if only there was some sense of purpose, oh, I'd be so motivated to just start, doing stuff, just start hacking at it, and all that kind of stuff. But how am I supposed to have any sense of purpose if I don't have anything of purpose that I'm doing right now? So therefore, because I don't have anything of purpose that I'm doing right now, I don't have a sense of purpose. So then I'm just kind of stuck in this like weird little loop, right? So it's like one of the most interesting things that I have found, at least for me in my experience, unintentionally, I just kind of stumbled on it. It has to do with something that I didn't see coming. I didn't see this connection. It's like this little back sort of twisty road that I discovered for myself here. And it has to do that when I chose to like lose a lot of weight a while back ago, I was at 320 pounds and I burned off 160 pounds in under a year, right? Initially, I didn't realize it, but a combination of certain factors seemed to have done something for me, and then over time I became self-aware of what was happening. It has to do with, at least for me, I don't know about you, but for me, it has to do with fasting. There's something about like fasting, at least for me, where it almost induces this sense of purpose. And that almost sounds strange. And to me, it almost felt strange. Like, how can I have a sense of, like, some kind of, like, forced sense of purpose? I don't know how else to put it. But what I'm trying to get at here is, initially I didn't realize it. But over the months of just, intermittently fasting and then, like, throwing in, like, one extra, a day or two in there, randomly and whatnot, I began to notice that on the fast, during the fast, in the middle of the grind, a sense of purpose would take over. And during those moments where there's a sense of purpose taking over, or actively, shaking up how I think and whatnot, I would do certain things in line with that sense of purpose. So it would almost become like a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? I would be not in the fast. I would start fasting. I would go through whatever anger thing, have a bitch fit or whatever the fuck. And then deeper into the fast by the time, I would get over the hunger, because, the hunger kind of comes in and you're like, yo, what the fuck? And then it starts growling at you. But eventually, if you can just get past those growls and whatever temptations and all this stuff, it's almost like, at least for me, this sense of drive will start to take over in a very low-key way, very implicit, super low. It was so subtle, and it still is. Like, even to this day, I'm self-aware of it now, but it's so subtle. It is so subtle. But there's a difference in that the moment I get up to a certain point in a fast, it's almost like if for some reason I was lacking in a sense of purpose, it comes back. And when it comes back, I start behaving in line with that of having like an actual concrete purpose. And so I bring this up because it may be you, that you want more, you're aspiring or something, but because you don't have a purpose or a sense of purpose, you don't even start. So it's like a weird chicken and egg thing, right? The funny thing is that in my journey of like inducing this sense of purpose without having like an actual purpose, every time I've gone into a fast and acted on whatever innate thing, purpose-driven action taking, it's funny how a self-fulfilling prophecy is taking place. It's like every time I've gone into the fast, it's almost like there's this intuitive thing to do these things. I would hop out of the fast and then I would kind of revert back to some of the old ways. But then I go back into the fast And it's almost like when you save a game, you know, like you're playing a video game and you're like hit save. It's almost like I pick back up from that last chapter. I was moving with a sense of purpose. And then I would, you know, break a fast because I gotta eat eventually. But then I would go back into a fast, and it's almost like the moment I go into a fast, boom, that thing turns on. And slowly over time, inducing this sense of purpose and then acting subsequently on whatever gut intuition thing has come up is actually leading me to like an actual sense, not even a sense, like an actual purpose. I didn't see that coming. So it's like, is it the chicken or the egg? You know, I say, fuck it. It's both. it's both of them motherfuckers. It's one of them. But I'll say this. I've just noticed that some people seem to just get it. And when I say get it, like a sense of purpose, through all kinds of other means, you know. This message might be for you if, regardless of what you've tried or the 10,000 videos you've seen, and it's just like, oh, all over the place. But for some reason, there's like a sense of aimlessness. I'm here to say, for me at least personally, anytime I go deep in a fast, and right now I'm actually fasting. Right now I'm in a fasted state. I broke a 7-day fast yesterday morning, and I haven't ate since yesterday morning around 7 in the morning. So it's excess of 24 hours. So right now, in some ways, this video right now is a manifestation of that innate drive to do and put out. Like it's just happening right now. In fact, I have this thing right here, and with this, I'm able to track, like, you know, my glucose and ketone levels. So glucose and blood sugar levels, and ketone, like, you know, the, what do you call it? It's like it's just so subconscious to me at this point. Ketone levels. How do I say it? The fat burning storage thing. I should know this in a more like, you know, speak kind of a way, but it's all right. Hold on. So here it is. Let me just show you. So like when I say I'm in a fast right now, like let me go back. There you go. So yeah, this was not too long ago. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but I am in a fast right now. I am running on ketones right now. So running on fat. I was trying, I could just say I'm running on fat, but I was trying to get all super precise. I'm over here, you know, overthinking what to say and whatnot. For some reason, it happens, right? But anyways, I'm literally running on fat right now. I'm running on ketones. I'm in a fast. This video is a manifestation of that right now. If I was completely well fed, I might be tempted to do some other things right now. My sense of purpose would be lower. Because hey, all is good, right? I'm fed. What is there to worry about is what my thoughts lean towards when I'm well fed, basically.